and precise. When he says clear, you have to do it immediately because that hole will dry up. Here we go. Gotta love this place, Kevin.
Into the middle of the tri-oval. Start-finish line at Daytona International Speedway that this track was modeled after would be right here. But that's just the start of the restart zone at Talladega. Now they approach the start line and the green flag waves.
And don't forget, with qualifying canceled yesterday, they haven't been in these cars one time this weekend. Hope it turns.
Well, and right now, at the beginning of this race, you're going to probably feel the car bottom out when you get to the other end of the racetrack down here in 3 and 4. Big bump where the haulers go across the racetrack. You'll see them come up on that right there. So there it is. A big patch going across the racetrack. But these cars are going to bottom out a little bit. The drivers, I always was on edge just a little bit because I wasn't real sure what my car was going to do, and you know you have to hold it wide open.
Down the short chute into the 18-degree banking of the tri-oval. And the track flattens out as you get to the start-finish line.
Yeah, you see that third lane right there already starting to form up top. A whole bunch of cars up in the top. And I think as we see what these strategies are going to be for everybody to try to put themselves in a position as to what they want to do, it's going to all start to unfold. So you see,
Austin Dillon up in front of it, right? Austin Dillon's pulling him, but the opportunity is coming for somebody in front of him. Do I go up there and block it and take the ride?
Yeah, and those guys have come from the back of the pack. You know, Ross Chastain and a lot of those cars up in that top lane. Austin Dillon all started towards the back of this pack, 24th for Ross Chastain. So they've made their way to the front quickly.
Austin Dillon from 18th to 5th on the outside. The pack of Chevys behind him. Here he comes. He wants to lead this thing.
And you see two teammates down on the bottom down there, and you see Chase Briscoe actually pull out.
I don't think that was on purpose. Either Denny got loose getting into the corner or something, and he moved up to keep from running him over.
Denny Hamlin in the 11 leads the first 2 laps with his teammate Ty Gibbs on his bumper. Middle lane Toyota Chevy, outside lane Chevys.
Yeah, right now, that's as many cars in that top lane as you'll probably see here all day in that third lane.
Now, one thing that will do when you see it like this is it can gridlock if they're 3 wide. Not really a chance for any momentum and a pull off of any other car for anybody else. It'll stall out. We've seen this before.
Hamlin led that lap by inches, but here they come. 12 rows deep, 3 wide.
Gotta love it. So, Clown's on the left of me and Joker's to my right. Stuck in the middle of you.
You got the gyro cam here. You can really get a sense of how steep that banking is with this camera in Kyle Larson's car as we ride on board the Valvoline camera here.
Yeah, look at that. Level right back out.
And this part right here through the tribal is actually pretty tricky, Clint. And, that very bottom lane actually doesn't have as much banking. The car really will get light as you go through there if somebody...
Don't want to do anything different right now. We've got all of our friends with us. We will relay if there's any changes there.
Well, he's certainly got the right sponsor. If you're going to try to sneak up on the competition, building submarines.
BuildSubmarines.com, Cam, onboard priest.
I can tell you this. I know they're talking about not wanting to do anything different, but fact of the matter is they are doing something different to keep up with that front pack because they picked up 3 seconds.
I think they're forced their hand, right?
Yeah.
From 17th to 22nd is where most of those Fords are. Let's go up front to Denny Hamlin and listen in on his radio.
We don't need to worry about undercutting each other. We just need to all run it out here. Got the same strategy. Run it hard. 19 wants to connect on the exit. See if you'll help back up for him getting square connected on exit.
You know, guys, I've been doing this broadcasting 26 years, and in 18 years as a crew chief, I have never, to Regan Smith, seen a playbook this big for one 500-mile race. But to Regan's point, I talked to Alan Gustafson, Chase Elliott's crew chief, the winningest crew chief active in the Grand Jury. He said, Larry, everybody in here came here with a plan. We have no idea if our plan's right, but we have to be smart enough to adjust based on the competition.
Well, that's what's fun about it is, you know, trying to outfox the competitors, and those competitors are usually manufacturers, and then within your own walls at your organization, whether it be Gibbs or 2311, they're united. Hendrick, Penske.
Well, the cool part about it to me, Clint, is that they made this stage so weird, and now everybody's got these different theories, and you see all these different things that are going to play out down the road. So I love that.
Well, here's a different theory from that Rockstar Energy drink cam on board Tyler Reddick. He started on pole. He has faded back to 37th place, but he has the Xfinity fastest lap of the race at 192.3. The big question right now is, when will they pit, and how long will they have to be stopped for?